This video will give you a quick walkthrough on the dashboards and the settings of LedgerAI. So once you log in, you'll be greeted with this dashboard. Now we have populated this with some dummy values to improve the look and feel, but it will be completely different depending on how your values are once you start entering information. Now, at the top, you'll see the admin section where we have provided some shortcuts for the admin and super admin to add users, change settings, go to bank and reconciliation and team. This can be more options can be added here if needed, because the product is completely customizable depending on your requirements, which you will see in a moment in the settings side. But here it shows you the revenues, the expenses, net profits, and the cash receivables, cash inflows. You'll be able to easily see what's what, and the revenue mixture would be here, so you'll be able to see the cost of goods sold plus what the expense is looking like. Then there's more revenue metrics, which is more focused on the management. Then you'll have the performance leaderboard, which would say which is the top performing sales guy or girl, or top selling service, top vendors, top partners, and banking and sales. So you'll be able to see the reconciliations, the company targets. Partner distribution is also there. You'll see in upcoming videos more details on them, on how to configure every single one of them. And then the closed deals and purchase orders, and what was the management posture looking like in terms of EBIT and EBITDA, and then cash inflows, and a little bit of more details around here for recent journal entries and the expense mix. Then you'll be able to see on the right side, you'll be able to see the AI sort of the recommendation. So if you don't want to go through everything here on the dashboard, you can just go through this quick brief of the day, and you'll be able to see what the key trends are, and what the next action should be according to as per the recommendation from the AI. The decision box would tell you exactly what needs your attention, and you can view all of them, and we can just approve or snooze or something like that, like this bill is dummy bill is saying here. Then if there is any file to be uploaded, like a receipt or a bill or PDF, you can upload it. This section is available for everybody, so you can just like all the team members. So it's, for example, a sales guy had a meeting with a customer and they want to like submit the bill, so they can just drag it here or upload it, and they'll be able to upload it. But this also can be done from your employee hub, which we're going to show in the next video. Jump right into the settings side of it. So if you go here, there's a gear icon next to the alert button, and you'll be able to see the settings. So if you go to the settings, this is where the super admin would be able to completely configure the system, and this is the role-based access for different kind of roles, for the board members, for the management, for the sales. What access do you want to give them to the technical teams, finance teams, and project management, R&D, marketing? So all sorts of business verticals are listed here that are inside your organization, and you can pick and choose what role to provide to which user. And then you can just hit once you're done, save access, or you can remove the whole thing, and you can add a new department from here if you got something completely different. For example, if you're a university, you will not find a few things here, so you'll be able to add more departments here and give them access as needed. Now there's a department and access for the ledger. So we've got a couple of members added here, which you can add depending on what role you want to add. So let's say you want to add a user which should be allowed just finance access or management access. They should be able to you should be able to get it done from here. As a summary, then the drop down list. So all the lists are not hard coded. Basically, you can add more options from here to any of these hard coded lists, and you can change and remove, make them inactive, and add new options here. Just completely customizable. Here we like you see, AI provider list. The default drop down is Olama, Grok, OpenAPI, and Anthropic. Now you want to add let's say DeepSeek or something else, you should be able to add it here, and then save it and make the others inactive. Let's say you want to use VLLM, and you should be able to do that as well. Then you've got your organization, so you should be able to add everything from in the organization, and you can go to company profile. You can add all the details of the company here, and then from there you can just hit save, and you'll be done with. Here you can add, you can select your AI providers, and once you select an AI provider, like I've selected Grok, is gonna, and you enter the API key of Grok, then you'll be able to select the models. It'll automatically populate all the models available to that particular API key. You can test the connection. Right now we're using Llama 3.18 billion for this test, or for this demo, but this is how it's gonna work. So you just hit save settings and you're good to go. So this is about the settings from the cog. Then we go to the second option of the settings, which is operating playbook. You'll be able to, like, this is like literally the for the CFOs, and so they should be able to see everything very quickly and do all the settings and whatnot from here, which you'll see in the upcoming videos for the other modules as well, or in the same video, it depends. Then you're gonna hit this again cog, and you go integrations. Here you'll be able to integrate your Google Sheets if you want to, change the forex rates, update more, then VAT value and everything else. This is just for testing purposes right now. You can have your inventory stock listed here, and you can edit the stock, you can delete the stock, you can amend the stock, you can just choose. So this is coming from the products, which we're going to show in a few minutes, or probably in the next video. Depends on what you're watching. If you're watching the long form video, then you'll be able to see the same one, or if you're watching the playlist, so you'll be able to see the next video. Then if you go to the database backup and restore, there's options there as well, so you'll be able to back up your database. And if you want to know more about how the architecture is for LedgerAI, you should go to myledgerai.net/docs. That is, the link should be somewhere on the video right now. So you should be able to go there and check how the architecture is for the app, and we've kept it all open, so it's all there, nothing to hide. We love to be transparent with our users and the customers, so they understand exactly what they are getting themselves into, and they can trust and test it out themselves. So your database is Postgres, and that is installed by default from when you're running the installer, or when one of our engineers are doing the deployment. So you'll be able to see it's a very straightforward 20-minute installation on a vanilla Windows or a Ubuntu or a Red Hat machine. Pretty straightforward, and you will have option to back up in the Google Drive or on your own PC. You can select the folders and whatnot, so you should be able to get the whole thing sorted there. Then we go to now this is an exciting section now. So since the LedgerAI is AI native platform, that means we have to take care of, make sure that AI is completely integrated inside the system. Every single module is completely integrated. So if you look at here, these are the actions proposed by the AI, and it is for the human to approve. So if you would look at one of our previous introductory videos, it should show up in the card somewhere on the screen. You should be able to see how easy it is to for the human. So AI will just propose the action, and the human will always be the final approval. So AI will never write to the database, and these are the actions that you can approve, reject. Then if you go to the settings again, say saved AI workflows, you'll be able to see all the workflow that the AI has made and saved. And we can again say we can make it a quick action. You can add it to the trust dial, which is like, hey, this action is all good. We know exactly it's the same. So basically, it's for the repetitive tasks, the non-critical repetitive tasks, and non-critical is the key word here. We should always make sure your critical tasks are always human approved. But non-critical tasks can be approved directly by AI. You can add it to the trust dial. Again, you can remove it anytime as well. Then if you look at the AI memory, it's gonna show, okay, fine, what kind of memory what's the scope that you want it to have, and you can say that's a suggesting revenue recognition milestone based, and you can add this to the AI memory, so AI will be always looking for it, and a pin to top of every prompt. So every time you want some particular thing to be shown, let's say to the management, they want to see the revenue recognition, or they want to see the sales numbers, or something like that, you can add it. So something here which for the saved notes, we have done a quick demo by revenue by month. You'll be able to see that in action once you go to the AI section details. Then we have got AI usage and cost, which is extremely critical. Now, if you see, we have used about 2 cents approximately. And the cost that we have is 0.29 per day, which is practically nothing. The total request that you have made is about 300, and the provider is Grok right now. So this is our preferred provider. And if you see 318 requests made and 2 cents spent, so if your users are making about 300 to 500 requests per day, you might end up spending about 5 cents a day, which is quite decent. And then you'll be able to see, okay, fine, what was the total expense at what time. So on May 23rd, we went crazy with a lot of requests. So we spent about 1 cent roughly. And here it was less than like 1/3 of a cent. And ever since it's been stable, we're not testing the system too much. We should start doing that more. And then here it shows you what models we used. So we were using a mix of 70 billion and 8 billion parameter models, which Grok usually switches on its own depending on the complexity of the question. But no data passes to Grok, because Grok apparently is a LPU, which is language processing unit data center. So they just give us this model with an API to run, but they don't save anything. So it's just literally just an inferencing system that's happening on our own system, like OLAM or VLLM. So it doesn't save anything at all. And you can check their website and more so their service on grok.com as well. Okay, so this is about AI usage and cost. Now, the most important part is AI governance and tools. Now, we have built a complete exhaustive system on AI governance itself, which basically shows you what should be done, what should be disabled. So these are the tools that we use, right, inside the system. So get trial balance, some research tools, match, and so on and so forth. Like once you buy the system, you'll be able to see a whole lot more details, and obviously there will be a complete training for this one for you. And then here we are using Grok, so it's showing us that. If you use the other one, you can use a fallback chain as well. But depending on how critical the AI requirement is for your organization, you can always run it without AI, because the system runs like that, but at the same time it does help. So this is about the settings, and then there are alerts, which you'll see here. And then we have got a AI model, the AI chat right here, which is LedgerAI chat. You can ask questions about from it in multiple languages and everything else. And yeah, it's completely supported. The interface is not multilingual. We have kept it in English for a purpose, because we intend to look at it from a global perspective. But chat does help, and you can just go like we tried in Arabic. It just responded to us in Arabic. So there's a dedicated AI mode as well, which would be coming in probably in next video, or on one of the next videos. Then here you can do a quick comparison of the years, how your business was looking last year to this year. So if I may show you, if I could go to the dashboard, if we hit 2025, let's say, it won't show anything because there's nothing inside in the 2025. But if you got the details filled in, you'll be able to see everything. And this really helpful. When we'll get to the budgeting section, you'll be able to see that as well. So that'll be all for this section, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned.